Hello, beautiful souls. Today marks the beginning of the autumn/fall, however you want to choose to phrase that. But today is the fall equinox. And I gotta tell you, fall has always been my favorite time of the year. Now, as I've walked more into my spirituality, it makes sense to me because this is the time of the year where we look back on our life and we see the reflection of what we've harvested throughout the year, and we make preparations to let go of the last that we're going to release this year and walk into the next season. So it makes sense to me that this has always been my favorite time of the year. So I'm inviting you to come along with me while I get set up and do my equinox rituals. Okay, so this ritual that we're going to do right now is called a harvest gratitude ritual. And what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and on a piece of paper, you're going to write 5 to 10 things that you have harvested this year. So by that I mean blessings that have come into your life, lessons you have learned, things that you have released. These are all blessings. These are all things that you have worked towards, goals that you set and then you achieved. These are all things that you're going to go ahead and write down because that's your harvest. Once you have written down your list, as I have mine, you're going to read it out loud one last time. And you're going to say, "Thank you, universe, for all that I have harvested this year." So for me, I've written down faith, confidence, my spiritual power, self-love, complete trust in the universe, that I don't need to be in control all the time, divine timing, and true friendships. Okay. Then you're going to get a basket, a jar, a bowl, whatever works for you. And what you're going to do is you are going to place seasonal items in it. So I have an apple that I'm going to place in. I'm using a vase because I don't know why, but I just do stuff like that. I have some leaves that I've collected from outside, so I'm going to put a couple of those in. What else do I have here? Oh, seeds. Ha 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 ha. And I have a bunch of seeds and nuts, so I'm going to put in some sunflower seeds and some peanuts. All right, and I'm going to put the rest of my leaves on top. Oh, don't forget to put your blessings in. I'm going to tuck those in there, and I'm going to put the rest of my stuff in. Okay, boom, and boom. Okay, once you have your jar with your harvest material, and of course, what you've harvested this year, you're going to place this somewhere in your house. So whether it's, if you have an altar, I have an altar set up. This is where mine's going to go, right next to my Hecate setup. And you're going to leave it there to Samhain, which is Halloween. And that's signaling the end of the fall equinox. And then at that time, I will go ahead and I will return all these items to the earth. All right, friends, for this ritual, what you need is 2 candles. So if you have colored candles, fantastic. So if you do, you want to select 2 candles that have like the opposite colors. So white and black. I'm using pink and blue. And if you only have like 2 of the same colored candles, absolutely okay. You can just set the intention that this candle represents one thing. So like feminine energy, good, light, and that your other candle holds the opposite. So darkness, masculine energy, and bad, right? So it's just, you need 2 opposite, and you set the intention if you don't have the color. Then all you're going to do is you're going to light the candles. Okay, and you're just going to sit in meditation with the candles as they burn. And you are going to say, I honor the balance within me. I welcome harmony into my life. And then you're just going to sit in some more meditation while the candles burn. I'm going to set the intention and ask that this balance of energy and harmony not only become within me and in my life, but I'm going to ask that this balance and harmony be extended out, and I set the intention that it's extended out and received within my community, globally within the world. And that's it for this ritual. You sit for as long as feels right for you. Some people may feel inclined to sit while the candles burn completely. I'm going to close this video out, and I am likely going to sit with the candles until they finish completely burning and just sit in the stillness. But it's completely, again, what works for you. Okay, another offering that you can do is a seasonal offering. And it's similar to the harvest gratitude. But this one, you're going to get your offerings. So I have an apple. I'm going to cut it up into varying different, because I'm going to put this outside for the animals and for the spirit guides. So I am going to cut it up a little bit smaller for the animals. I'm going to set it out on the plate for them. I also have a carrot muffin. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that into smaller pieces, set it out there, or set it on the plate. Okay, I have a little bit of bread here. Again, I'm going to make that into smaller pieces. And then again, I have some seeds. I have some sunflower seeds. I have peanuts, which I know the squirrels love the peanuts. So I'm going to put quite a bunch of peanuts on here. And I also have some bird seed, like some other bird seed that has some good seeds. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on our plate as well. Okay, I'm going to pause this and we'll meet again when we're outside. Okay, then you're going to just take your offering plate and you're going to place it outside. And you're going to say, thank you for all the abundance I have received this season. And I am ready to release all that is complete. And that's how you do this ritual.